I wonder why I'm writing it, because I could just tell to you that. But yeah, anyway, we are here. Oh fuck, this is the part that I hate. And we are not even close to a checkpoint yet. Like, okay, there's the checkpoint. Like, who the fuck designed this stage and said, yes, this is fun. This is what players want to play. This is what we enjoy. Let's introduce all these shitty mechanics. Like this guy here. I am concentrating so hard right now. My ass cheeks are clenched. Everything is shit. I'm sweating like a madman. Because there's no end in sight. This level just keeps going and going and going and... Yes, checkpoint, glad, thank God. Thank God we are at checkpoint. Because this level doesn't believe in checkpoints. Not at all. Oh yeah, I realized that I need to do there. This is like a silly one. You see what I mean? This is like test. I think this is the last Priya bonuses, and it really tests what you have learned from the previous months by making you suffer the most. Because now yeah, actually it's doable. It is doable. I can do this. I can do this. Or well, I hope I can do this. I mean, it's just a bunch of TNTs and explosions and death raining all about me. What can go possibly wrong? Well, a stupid question. We already know the answer. Everything is going to go wrong, but how badly it's going wrong is the real question. Well, fuck. I failed because I couldn't get them all explode. I was so close to the end though. That's like the only thing we want them all. All go boom so we can actually do this stiff part. Oh, we could have done it. The explosion was enough, but I was too hasty. I thought that I failed, so I tried. But now I just failed. Unfortunately, this is not the end. This is just the beginning. It's getting worse from here on out. Actually, I made a mistake. I was too slow because you need to get the TNT, then drop down, and then wish for the best. The question, I have no recollection, so you do the last part. Oh, you could... I know how to do the last part. I'll just jump from there. I am learning, slowly but surely. Welcome new viewers to the horror show that is Grass. Bloody Bandicoot. Hope you're enjoying your time. You will be stuck with me for a very long time, or at least till we get the first run done, and then I will be playing this another time to be more completionist about it, but so close. Everything hurts. My hands, my neck, my arms. I am sacrificing my health to beat this hell. Hope you are proud of me or something. This is for the quality content everyone here is wanting to see and wait. Yes, you are waiting for quality content. It will happen eventually. For now, this is just trial and error. And as I said, we are not even close to the next part, which is getting rest of this slippery climb done. If you ask, Could you actually? Now, I am going to die next, but I'm going to test a theory. And no, it's not a game theory. No. It was too good to be true. Also, do tell if you have problems viewing and you see some dropped frames, because it's still saying that I have like a 2% of frames drop. But I'm not sure if it's like a... It is still counting the frames I dropped earlier. So it might be that and not the fact that I'm having a bad stream. I mean, the connection should be fine. We did have this weird dip at the 1 point, so we had to restart, but gladly I did pause, so it shouldn't have affected the overall viewing experience, which is watching me lose my sanity as I descending. Like, what the fuck just happened there? Video games are for kids. No, they are for adults with... I wonder... What did I get on top of that D&D in the first time? It's some sort of a very well timed jump that does it. Not that. So close. Gladly they don't count this to the on death counter, because otherwise I would be screwed. And not in a Duckburg way. And yes, you can get bad jokes here. It's part of the viewer promise that I give. You join my stream, you get bad jokes. And with the bad jokes, I really mean bad jokes. There is no jokes as bad as these. And we are talking about the level of man went to the forest, a shovel. You can laugh now. Actually, you could do that like that. Wow. But the more you learn. It's a very bad way of doing it, but it works in theory. Like the beginning goes very decently. It's just this end that I usually hit my head. I don't know what I should be doing. Maybe the problem is that I pressed the jump button too much, so that causes the bump to the head, but one second. Panic. Okay, that was 1 AM and we are still going. We started around 10 PM. And we won't stop before we have defeated Vortex. We did it! We did it! We finally did. Fuck yes. Well, there goes that run. It was good as it lasted, but hey. Now I don't care about the boxes because we are not getting the perfect run. But we did so well this part. We had a chance to get the full like red diamond. If I remember right, we are at the final stretch. But we are not focusing on that anymore. We tried our best, we didn't succeed. For now we just try to get to the finish line before we are finished. Well, I'm finished, but hey. Wait, fuck. It's here, the finish line was here. The desperation. I was so close at succeeding with this shit. And then I fumbled at the last critical moment. Well, fuck you too. But hey, we did it. We survived the slippery climb and we nearly 100% it. We don't need to do that anymore. Oh yeah, it's lights out. Because Aquaku needs new powers that doesn't appear anywhere else. For some reason Aquaku can now work as a thing that illuminates stuff. I wonder why they... Well, actually I know the reason. It was not like a mechanic to easy to find like a new purposes. Also, these levels overall are very funny. I'm dying a lot, that doesn't matter. Because they don't have lots of crates at all. Also, I wonder if you can use this side beams like in the original. Once again, comparing this to the original. The original, you were able to jump on those little things on the side. Why is it so dark? Oh, the lights out basement was the second level. We have rats. Walk over to... Oh yeah. And then we have the pendulums. And then we have the tower we cannot access. Because... sometimes these levels do not make sense, like in a progression kind of way. Like you have this level, we are clearly at the... Also, you can't take hits because then you are basically screwed badly. Well, maybe like adjusting the luminosity. You could make out things, but I highly doubt that. Oh fuck. Oh fuck, fuck. Double fuck. I don't know what the message said because it was nuked by Seri, but hey, I'm no good. No spamming. We are a Christian channel, we do not approve spam here. Hi, so welcome to me losing my mind over Crash Bandicoot. How are you? We have nearly finished this game on one stream. And I am hell-bent on doing that. Except that now I don't see a shit. I was so close to the end. Like you should keep moving fast in order to see something, but unfortunately seeing is a good thing. This was my childhood as well, and even though they have made a lot of improvements to this game in this version, it's still ass. Like, just a moment ago, I was playing the Slippery Cliff, worst level in the whole bunch. And I made it to the last stretch without dying, and then of course I died in the very last jump. Or well, not the very last, but anyway, during the very last jumps of the game. And I was like, yes, nice, this was everything I wanted. But I'm not going to with the 100% completionism in here yet. Right now, fuck. What I am aiming is to get this game beaten, and then in some other stream I will be doing the 100% or actually 102% run, because I can. For now it's just, I'll just get through the game and I'm happy. We are wasting precious seconds. With luck, we managed to do that. It's the one that was not before the last final boss, it was like the previous level. There's still much levels to go. But it's, yes, it's the one that has no... It's this one. No checkpoints, nearly no checkpoints and anything. You just had to fight your way through. Funniest part is that I accidentally, when saving you had to press square, I accidentally reloaded my save, so I had to do a few levels again. It was nice. It is one city level as well, but hey. With that. We are making progress. But yeah, this, as I was saying earlier, these levels, the progression doesn't always make any sense because, whereas a moment ago we were inside the castle, but now we are once again outside the castle in this weird ancient temple. And soon we are back to the castle. Oh. Well, gladly it's only the key that we get, so we are fine and dandy here. I'm glad it's actually counting the boxes that explode, because in original game, if you, as I said, if you were far away from explosion, then that means that the explosion didn't count, which is very sad, but hey, it's most likely because how the game engine worked to save the memory. Okay, I don't... Oh, I did it wrong. I need to learn my jumps better. So anyway, how is Suo? There was an invisible wall. Anyway, I call it invisible wall even though it was just a bad jump from my part. Like this one. I don't know, is it like... In this game, grass feels as much more slippery than in the other games. It might be because of the game boss, but it's like making some of the things rather hard. Too hard to be. Understandable. Let's hope that you don't need that splendor much then. So close. I nearly turned into a shish kebab. Not in a good way. I'm not sure if there's a bad way or good way, but... And then I got squished. Then I got squished. But yeah, Blender is another piece that I have never taken time to learn, even though it was mandatory. Yes, very fitting for this specific stage. We are flat as a bread. And not a good bread. Very hairy orange bread. But yeah, learning Blender was mandatory in my school, but I skipped these classes. I don't know how I did it, but I somehow managed to skip the classes. Still got my paper though. The worst part is that you cannot really see what is happening here. You just need to trust that what is happening properly. And that was just a bad jump. Suddenly when there's viewers I'm doing this really badly, but then when I'm alone it's like, hey, Did you cheat at that jump? Oh, you didn't. Well, shat. Also, I think I destroyed one of the Cortex tokens again, so that was that. No key for me. Yeah, I destroyed that one Cortex token, so... Well. And the question is, oh, we are there. Nearly. I'm done with this stage. Good, we get this stage done, and we can then move forward to the castle machinery. Oh, isn't that nice surprise? At least they give me the extra life. Fuck. I feel like this game is more lenient in a way that we are getting lives faster than in the original. Which is rather nice. Oh, it's just... pattern here is just one stick. You can actually overjump that. Yeah, they do. And it's really like this game has become much easier when you have the checkpoints that actually keep keep track of all the boxes you get, and poor Crash is so done with this shit. Do we already still need to beat him? He's already dead. Just let him die. Yes, castle machinery, and then we have only 2 more levels. We have pre-boss fight, then we have the lab, and then we have Cortex, so we are basically done with the game. If we had the green diamond from the Cortex power, we would get lots of extra lives, but we don't. So we get nothing. Music is so peppy. Also the Aquaku is very good thing to have in these stages, because I just remembered what happens in the end. This is actually a very short level in a sense. Because we are already at the last stretch. Oh yeah, I forgot I just need to walk there. Yeah, here it is. This is the... We are going to take that hit so we can just run here. These are like very fancy trampolines. Yeah, enjoy your sober. Walking off the edge like it's nothing. Oh yeah, there's actually one more level that I forgot to mention. That could be cheesed in the original, but not so much in this one. And I'm talking about the Great Hall. Because in original, you didn't need to get all the diamonds to get to the end of the Great Hall. You just need to get enough diamonds to jump past the certain things. But in this version you need every single diamond. Every diamond counts. Oh fuck you then. This is what I meant by remembering what happens in the end, because these are the things I dislike in this. This precision requiring jumps that I am very bad at. Game demands precision. I don't have precision. I'm not a gamer, for fuck's sake. I was too slow. Well then. Mention a cocoa, baby. The poor controller has to withstand me trying to basically break the buttons apart. It was too early fought. Good thing about these levels are they are rather self-oriented. And with that I mean like no matter the situation you always know which direction you should go. aside from the Cortex Power, but Cortex Power is a bad example of a level design anyway. And it's like considering nearly every level has a twin. Actually, not everyone. Cortex Power is missing a twin. Generator room is and toxic waste. Well, thematically they are quite similar, but what I was going to say about having twins. Oh yeah, basically so. That would mean some of the worst levels, like this one, would have like another version. And it's always like a harder version. Like this is Castle Machinery is the twin of Heavy Machinery. Slippery Climb does have a twin that is at Stormy Ascent. It was cut. Oh, I actually can maybe survive that one part. Bit better. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Just finding it very interesting that every level does have another version. It's something that they actually did in the rest of other games too. That you had a level, the level had like a similar idea. And then you had the second and third game where some levels had like a multiple versions for every world. Like, but you had like 2 B levels, 2 several levels, but then you had like 4 or 5 forest levels. And as many as those water levels. Several chase levels. It's like they were like deciding that instead of doing 2 of each, we are doing like multiple of like the main level types. And the Crash Bandicoot 3 also followed this ideology. Where you introduce every warp room introduces a new level type, like the. Okay, we cannot count the first one because it's rather special in a sense, but we can say that it continues from that. Like when we get to the second warp room, we get the first motorcycles case, and then in the rest of the levels you have a motorcycle case. And then you get to the third level world. Okay, actually the second level also gives you the first Agrabah stage, or what you women call it. And this continues in the third warp room where you get something new again. But yeah, this bloody thing. They have really made this interesting looking. Originally they were like some sort of amoebas. Like these very flat things. But now they are like, they look like Slimer. They essentially are Slimers. Oh yeah, fuck. I got... I got tricked. Doesn't matter. One more level after this. Then our suffering is over. I wonder what he's yelling. Somebody has the sound files tell me what is Rio yelling when Crash Bandicoot makes his pet slime squirt all over Rio. Which sounds very, very, very wrong. I apologize, but no squirting in this Christian stream. Not at least in this purple side. You can squirt everywhere else. What the fuck did it kill me? How did that get me? Oh, anyway, I have lives. Or he's just making random noises because he can. Most likely random noises. Jump here. Oh yeah, and if you get too close, he will try to blow your head off. Now we get to see the Hulkster. Oh yeah. The thing is that you have to jump on top of his head naturally. But then you have this like you jump not long high enough, you end up hugging him and he doesn't like hugs. The amoebas has been fused. It's like a very funny thing that these green dudes at least in the original they also appeared as a small enemies in the lab level. Again, what killed me? Well, soon I get Aku for this failure. Oh, wait, doesn't... Or it could be that because it's a boss level it doesn't give me Aku. It actually might be the case. Well, fuck you then. Meant for special kind of audience, contains excessive cursing, swearing and other powerful words. So close. Oh, now I get a... So I do get Aku. I just hope I don't misuse them. I need it for the last thing. I think this is like one of the most interesting designs for the boss level because you had Koala Kong in the mines. They were like in the... Now you are in the high in the tower, you can actually see previous island. It would have made more sense if the in the original version where the maps weren't inverted. Oh, this side this time. Oh, that was sad. Come on, Brio. We are so close to the end. I remember struggling with this part even as a kid. Trying to get Brio, like, hit some Brio. Like wild or something like that. I don't know what Brio says, but it's wild. The animation. Like, I know I need to jump on his head, but how? Okay, it is how. 2 more to go. Like, I was right there. Okay, now it's time for you to go, Hulkster. Yes, nice. And he falls from the tower. And learns to fly, because we see him in this next game as our ally. Unwitting ally. Or not unwitting, uncommitting. And like Tim Curry says, time to get to the lab to see what's on the slab. The final stretch. And then we are done. Oh yeah, that was the original idea, that the lab doesn't have a twin. Which is very interesting. And I have no idea did they ever actually like a plan whether the lab would have one. Yeah, it's another change. It's like you saw the green thing. In the original, it was actually purple. In this specific stage. Also, this is just awful design. You hide an explosive and a... Yes, we have condition. This is actually a really short level, but it's... Yeah. Final bonus. And I blew it. Because if you watched closely, you saw what is it up there. Oh fuck. 1, 2, 3. I guess two of them. This is getting to the embryo level kind of fuckery, like. Like if you want to get the 2 boxes you need, I better hope you know how to jump. Oh, wait, was there a way to stop you from... There was some weird bouncing mechanic. Oh, you could get to there on top of like this bouncy pad, but I don't remember how was it. It had something to do with the spinning. You're going to see this many times from now on before I actually get to the top. Because once again, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you have to get to the top. How to get to the top is the question. I have yet to figure it out. Well, not like this. I guess you have to try to jump in a way that you don't... Like something like this. Okay, yeah, now I did it. I finally did it. Now I will blow it this last moment. It's like a... in this game especially, the jumps are really tight. It's much easier in the following games, like I guess they understood that, oh fuck this guy. Oh, there goes this run. I am very disappointed that they are not using the Wilhelm scream anymore. The original guy had Wilhelm scream. It was funny. Oh fuck. It's getting worse as we go. Yeah, it had Wilhelm scream. If you can find like a YouTube video showing the... Well, of course you can find a YouTube video showing the enemy. But it has like a... kind of a scream when it finally falls to the pit. Peak design in my opinion. What? Okay. Anyway, we have lost a chance to get the game, so it doesn't matter if we die. As long as we get to the end, and then we can finish with the high note by killing Cortex. Just like nature intended it. It just will take some time to get. Mm-hmm. We are just going to pass it. Final stretch. We died, so we don't get the thing, so it doesn't matter. Now for the final. Final. Okay, we have to just go through the Great Hall and then it's the final. But yeah, in the original, as I said, you could get to the end of the Great Hall even if you didn't get 100% game because you could just jump from diamond to diamond, skipping some of the diamonds. But in this game they have finally fixed it so that you actually have to have collected all the diamonds as they aren't as close to each other as they used to be. This is like a very wonky game of tennis. Now for the final spurt. Oh, I was too slow. Yeah, it's not my favorite level either. It's like, okay, I'm now doing very badly because I'm focused on dog. My favorite dog level either, but it's there are worse level, much worse levels. For instance, Road to Nowhere and also one. Also, in the same vein, there is the still Slippery Climb is my most hated level, just because even in the original, the fact that you need to get to the end without dying with all the boxes in order to get the prize. It's like, okay, this is so shit. Fair. I'm not going to say anything smart about that. But it's so fitting for you though. Personally, my favorite levels are the Sunset Vista and the what do you call the ruin levels, because the atmosphere and especially when you get to the top half and you see the yeah, understandable. Even in this game I cheese the bridge. If you go back to watch my board once it's out, in few parts use the fact that you can actually walk on the rope. Sometimes that cheese worked, sometimes it didn't. But I basically cheesed it quite often. just because I can. Oh, shouldn't miss this. What I am doing? Why I'm not hitting it? Why I'm not hitting it? I should do better. Much better. It's really funny that they... well, not funny. I'm glad that they didn't remove that possibility because... it's... well... to me it was like the annoying part of the game is that you get to the bridge and then you're like... oh, fuck you. I think my biggest problem with the bridge is not the rhythm. It's more like the fact that I have a very... let's say... I'm not that good at looking at where I'm landing. So it ends up very poorly. And yeah, it's not the same. Things are a bit off. Overall in many places, like with the... I mentioned this when I was playing, but with the hog levels, to me the hog feels like it's more... it controls more slowly, like it's going through the tar or something, and you actually have to fight for it to turn where you want it to turn. Compared to the original where it was like it just was turning very well to the direction you wanted it to go. I'm not sure about how about the... sure about how the polar bear will act out in the second game. I hope it's not better, but I know for fact in the third game you have the Coco's jet ski. It's bad. I don't know what they did to it, but the controls are... it's... I don't know if the sticky is right word, but it just feels like controlling Coco is really hard. Not because that the mechanics itself would be altered to be harder, it's just that... oh, it's just that... yeah. It's just that the jet ski itself controls worse. It doesn't turn as well, and everything else too is like it doesn't like accelerate the same. Motorcycle, however, works as intended. Or well, not intended might not be the right word, but anyway, as it used to work, I mean. But yeah, the hog is awful. And this is basically also a sort of a rhythm game. And you just hope you don't lose your rhythm. You just stay in the middle and wait for the green ball to come, unless in the second phase. This is the second phase. Okay, I was too off the center. I shouldn't speak as I was saying, and also now this. And I missed. Guess I never missed her. I don't know what are those weird jumps that I do when I try to spin. I guess it's more like I accidentally spin while I jump while I spin. Because that's not the intention, at least. Let's give it 3 more tries. This has dragged long enough already. Oh, what the heck? I was that. What the heck was that? The game thinks I'm so bad, it's already giving me 2. What was that? Well, I take it. Oh, damn, I'm so rusty, really. I should actually practice more. I was so proud that I managed to beat the prior stages and the first Cortex stage. Unfortunately, missed them 1 grade. Get to the second Cortex stage. Oh yeah, it's 2 AM already, wow. What a good time to be gaming. I really like the oh, I didn't notice that. I really like it that in the new game what do you call it? It's About Time. They basically remixed all the Cortex teams together to form one epic Cortex team. Oh. Oh, you cannot do the jump. I'm so sad. Like in the original PlayStation version, you always had to do like the final jump to see the Crash Bandicoot do a double jump. Anyway, it's done. We started at 10 PM. Now it's 2 AM. We beat the game. Depending on time, I might actually try run the second one tomorrow. But I will start much earlier. Much earlier. So, because I have work to do. But let's save and see who we can raid. And we try the 100% run someday after a moment, and I'll see who to direct or love to. This is oh, Vicious is live. Go say hi to Vicious. Wonder what they are. Yeah. Thank you for participating to this rather extempore Bandicoot stream. More to follow. Let's say hi to Fish and good night all. Bye.